Yo, how's it going, guys? I'm super excited with the trials being dropped today, but I want to make this video talking about why I love the axe. So the sword is good for consistent damage. It does wound damage a lot. You can boop monsters, but it's like a 20% chance unless you have a lot of perks. The hammer is 100% chance booping and mostly raw damage. The chain blades also can boop, but let me tell you again, they are mostly wound damage, and the percentage of booping damage all comes from the perks you have equipped. The war pike is definitely a majority wound damage weapon, but you can equip that ammo and you can reload that ammo and then shoot it and boop the monster, guaranteed. It's pretty sweet. I like the war pike, but the axe is my baby. With the axe, you have 40% staggered damage / booping damage, and then 60% wound damage, which is very useful if you have a team going on and they're putting in all those wounds that you really need. I mean, you could put in wounds too, but if they expose those wounds and you hit them, it's gonna be big numbers. And then to add on to that, you could put on some savagery. Oh my lord. I have dropped 6,000 damage using the savagery helmet, the savagery chest piece, which are the quill shot armor, and then I used the rift stalker, got those 5 orbs, and I hit 6,000 damage like nothing. It's beautiful. It's a thing of beauty. Let me tell you. I highly recommend you trying it out if you haven't already. You're gonna love it. I use the lightweight so that I could charge my Y button and run at the monster at the same time. If you don't have the lightweight, you're gonna be moving really slow when you charge up your weapon. I also use the Grim Onslaught because it's very convenient when you need to boop a monster, say the Rift Stalker, Bloodhound, Emberman, any of those, Shrike. It's very easy to boop a monster when you're using the Grim Onslaught ability with your axe. The only other weapons that don't require any perks for you to boop a monster or stagger a monster would be the hammer or the war pike. If you're using a sword, I mean, you can hit that threshold when you're hit in the face, but it's unlikely. Also, the chain blades, same deal. You could hit that threshold when you're hitting, but those are more DPS lifesteal kind of builds. And let me tell you, if you have the quill shot helmet, the quill shot chest piece with those savagery, get that upgraded so you get +3 on each one. Oh my gosh. And then you put a life steal on and you start hitting like I'm hitting in the video. With that life steal, those numbers go up quick. It's insane. So let's talk about potions. If you're fighting Razakiri or if you're fighting Shroud, I'm gonna recommend you use the Blitz Tonic, a Bulwark Tonic, and Lifesteal. That's what I recommend. And this is with an axe, let me remind you that. And if you're feeling confident, you could go ahead and throw in a Frenzy Tonic, a Blitz Tonic, and an Assault Tonic using the axe, let me remind you. And that'll give you a little more speed. They each last a minute, so it's perfect when you pop them all at the same time and then go rush the monster. If you're not feeling lifesteal, you could go ahead and trade that for an Iron Pylon, which will give you 40% decreased damage for you and your teammates. And it helps a lot. Let me tell you, it helps a lot. Especially when you're fighting Razakiri or Shroud. Oh my lord, you're gonna want that. My favorite axe is gonna be the Rift Stalker axe. And with that being said, go ahead and like the video, subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching.